Well, hello everybody. How are you on this fine Sunday? Look at that. No fancy intro today. No Dave Landau saying how cool I am. Just me coming to you live from my office. I got a couple things. I was doing a little cleaning around here again. Found a couple things I wanted to get that mic here. I want to open up, and I figured why not open the stuff up with my beautiful fans, you guys. Chris Hernandez in the house says, "Good morning, sir." No need for sir. We're all friends here. You can just call me Your Majesty. That's fine. Uh, Wise elder would work as well, even though I don't consider myself that wise. And, well, I guess I am kind of an elder. Anyhow, uh, let's get to it. Well, let's just do it this way. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Where, oh, where? Oh, that's not it. Play mail. Hello, Dan. What is up? Is it this one? Oh, extra camera. What? Your browser closed any other applications? Oh, all right. Art to Bear in his house. What is up, Mr. Bear? Oh, I closed it. Give me a break. All right, well, I guess I'm just going to switch cameras. I was trying to add it, but I'll just switch it. Hello. All right, let's see what we got here. I already did the work of untaping it or cutting it with the knife because nobody needs to see that. Me cut stuff with a knife. Let me just line this camera up better. There we go. And for those that were with me yesterday, today I have shoesies on. Or whenever I did it without shoes. So I have my shoes on. Uh-oh, this looks like something I crowdfunded. It is! Oh yeah. Minx Cyber Junk #3, baby. I've been on this book since #1. I dig this book. Past Master Dan. Hello. All right, let's open this puppy up. See what we got going on here. Put it in shrink wrap. I love seeing the different ways people package stuff. All right. Let's see. We got sexy. Minx is sexy. This is a pretty fun book. I give him credit. This thing fits nicely in here. This is a Silver Age bag. He put it in, not just a regular modern. So there's lots of room in there. Let's look at the extra stuff I got first. So it looks like I got a trading card right there. I got a bookmarky. Ooh, double-sided bookmarky. A comic locator. Instagram, Facebook, website, email. They should do a QR code. So if they see this advice, pop a QR code there. And a couple die-cut stickers. Very nice artwork here on the stickers and stuff. So there you go. Beautiful. My beautiful girl. Hey now. He's my beautiful girl. Put this stuff back in the bag. Let's look through the book. Galactic Bounty Hunters, issue 1. I think I backed that too. I gotta look. Now this I know is from a Kickstarter. So let me see if I can get this camera a little... Trying to get a little higher. Oh, that's the best we're going to do. Oh, wait. Man, I backed Minx Cyber pretty high and never got my stuff. Hyper Wizard, I sent messages to? Really? So you never got the ones before this either? Or are you just talking this one? Because I literally just got this, and I don't even know how long ago it was when I backed it. Oh, what is this? Certificate of Authenticity, because it's signed. Nice. Minx, Season 3. Writer, Pat Shand. Romano Molinar, artist. Colors by the ever great Blonde. And so this is Minx. Number 3. Like I said, I do have 1 and 2. I do like this book. It's a fun read. The art's nice. I'm not going to go through every page because I haven't read it yet, and I would like to be surprised when I read it. So I'll just look at it like this. Skipping pages. There we go. I'm skipping. I dig it. Oh, bonus scene. Animal what? What's that say? Animal Woman. Art She Men. That's cute. I don't know if that was a Kickstarter or not. So there you go. Minx. Number 3. So now I need to, I got something to read here coming up. Woohoo. I think I got it before Dennis, because Dennis gets this book as well. I'll put this little certificate in the back. Nice. All right, I got this other package as well. Yeah, I backed Season 2 and Cyberpunk Force. Glad somebody got it, though. That's awful, Hyper, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't even know when I backed that. So I can't even tell you when I backed it. I'd have to go back and look to see how long ago it was. All right, so I got something else in the mail here. I've already did kind of a pre-unboxing. You guys are going to laugh. This is a whole series that I want to collect. Issues 1, well, actually special edition number 1, and then 1 through 12. Let's see what he's talking about. Are you ready to make fun of me? Oh, that's the bottom. You guys can make as much fun as me for this series as you want. I don't care. I've got issue 1, but I never had the whole series, and now I do. That's right. NFL Super Pro. Had to do it. Had to do it. Look at this beautiful cover painted by Joe Jusko. Right here back in 1991. I don't know what it is about this simple ass costume, but I dig it. Oh, somebody's laughing their butt off. One of the reasons I got this and this number 1, these are all in really nice condition too for what I paid. This whole set was like $35, and that was the cheapest I saw. I saw some for like $100 for the whole set. So, you know, I dig it. They're all in really nice shape. And one of the reasons I got it, 1, I really like the covers. So layouts by John Romita, pencils Ron Friends, inks Joe Sinnott. One of the reasons I got it is because I just, you know, it's NFL Super Pro. I don't know. There's just something fun about it. And that's why I wanted it. And I'm a football guy. And there's only 12 issues. So why not? Look at that. You got my guy Captain America starring in it. I just had to do it. So I might open up. I'm not going to open up all these, but I think I will open up the Captain America one after I open up the special edition here. Now, the other reason Dan has issue 1. Translation, Andy Cheap Smith. What? Past Master Dan says the sports stuff. I did the stuff for the Chicago Bears, yeah. So, one of the reasons I got it and I don't get everything by this artist I'm going to talk about, but I do have a lot of stuff by him. And Jose Delbo did the pencils on chapter 1 and 3. Bob Hall, who I really like his work, did the pencils on chapter 2. And then we had a bunch of inkers. Jose Delbo was a teacher of mine at the Kubert School. And that's honestly good enough reason for me. Jose's art is very classic. He did a run on Wonder Woman in the 70s. I mean, come on. That is just cool. I think that's freaking cool right there. Let me see something with my camera. Oh, that's a better picture. Full high def. Oh, live and learn. Um, so Jose Delbo was a teacher of mine, and I really like Jose's art. I have Wonder Woman issues he did. He did some great issues in World's Finest with Batman and Superman. And, this is just a kitschy book. This is a book that I would love to have drawn back in the day because I just love this stuff. Chicago Bears are in here. I'm definitely going to have to go back and read this. Then we got chapter 2 by Bob Hall. It's the origin of the character. So that's one reason I got NFL Super Pro. Judge Dredd-like. Yeah, I can kind of see that. That is one reason I got it. Now that my camera's high def, I might open up that Minx again as well to show you guys. I didn't realize my camera wasn't set for high def. Let's take a look at the one with Captain America. Now, Jose didn't draw all 12 issues. He left, I think, after issue 6. But the artist that took over, Herb Trimp. Herb Trimp. Love Herb Trimp's work. Love his Hulk. He's such a nice guy. I sat next to him at a convention years ago. Had a great conversation with Herb. And I've always liked this stuff. So yes, Herb Trimp, inked by Mike DiCarlo. I also know Mike. He's a cool cat. Look at that cartoony face. So let's see when we get the Captain America in here. And I got to admit, I'm probably one of the few guys. I really liked Herb Trimp's Fantastic Four Unlimited stuff when he was like, I can draw like Rob Liefeld. That's when I met Herb. I met Herb like 8-9 years ago at that convention, and obviously he drew the Fantastic Four stuff in the 90s. But I asked him about that Fantastic Four stuff, and I actually got one of the issues signed by him. And he said he loved drawing that way because he could bang out 3-4 pages a day, drawing in that real quick Rob Liefeld type style he was trying to do. So Herb Trimp, I believe, and I will look at the last issue, finished out the series. So Jose Delbo, who is he 86 or 87 now? He's retired, living down in Florida. He started it. Herb, I want to see if Herb actually drew all the way to issue 12. So let's look at issue 12 and see if the last issue was drawn by Herb. What is he doing swinging a baseball bat? Herb had issues, Andy Smith. We all have issues. We draw comics. From football hero to superhero. Jose came back. He did breakdowns, and Don Hudson did finishes. Don Hudson, I'm connected to because he inked some of my work back when I first started at Marvel. So I know who Don Hudson is as well. So I'm going to sit down. I got 12 issues of this to read. And I'm going to read these bad boys. Let's see how it ends, it being the last issue. NFL Super Pro, the end. Well, that's how it ends. So at least they knew it was ending. All right, let's see what the last issue. I wish I was was as positive a guy as you, Andy, for real. Ha ha! Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's see. He did number 1, 4. Like I said, I'm going to guess his last issue was number 6. So let's see if I'm right. Let's see if Jose drew number 6. What are your most valuable comics? Is there a comic you don't have but really want? Oh, I would really like... Oh, so my most valuable comics are Wiz Comics number 22 that has Captain Marvel standing next to Billy Batson on the cover. I have X-Men 101, first appearance of Phoenix, signed by Chris Claremont. I have Green Lantern, Green Arrow 76 in a CGC 7. I think it's a 7.0 condition. Yep. And then I have a Flash Comics number 46 by Joe Kubert from the Golden Age. That's a 3.5. And my Wiz Comics is a 4.0. Oh, and I also have an X-Men number 5, 6.5. But I'd really like to have X-Men 94 or Giant Size X-Men number 1. And, oh, Cammy, hey, good to see ya. Andy Smith's Kor-Drath Reckoning graphic novels, 26 backers away from 1,300. Let's do it, guys! So this issue, is this Jose's last issue? This is Jose, Mike DiCarlo. Now, whether it's his last issue or not, I'll have to go to number 7 and see. God, I'm ruining stuff looking through it. I can't look through it. Right there, that's my buddy John Beatty Punisher t-shirt. They took a cover he did and made it into a t-shirt. I don't think he even ever got one. And then what yeah, it's got to be those X-Men's. Oh, I'd also love to have a Green Lantern number 1. Is that the original Chainsaw Man on the cover? Let's look back at the cover. On this cover? I don't know. I see the chainsaw. Maybe it is. All right, let's look at number 7 and see if Jose did number 7 or not. Jose Delbo. All right. Soccer. Thought this book was about... Yeah, oh, look at that. I would do a drawing of NFL Super Pro, but nobody would buy it, so what's the point? All right, let's look at number 8. Number 8 is number 8. Because we know, number 8 is the first Herb Trimp issue. Because it's the one with Captain America. So there you go. Look at that. We figured it out. Let's see if Herb only did one issue. Let's look at number 9. Maybe Herb only did one issue and everything was by Jose. Past Master Dan says he did a great Batman. I agree. Jose's back. So I think Herb only drew one issue and Jose did the rest of the series. Jose did a nice Wonder Woman too, even though some of it was inked by Coletta. It was good Coletta. So Encino Man. All right. So we know that Herb, it looks like, did one issue, and that was it. So I'll show you guys a couple other things real fast as well. Oh, let me show you the minks again. in high def, because I'm sorry, I didn't know my camera wasn't high def. So when I did this, it's a very nice looking book. I really hope Hyper gets his copies. That upsets me, because he should, if you back a campaign and books go out, you should definitely get them. So that's messed up. Check these out. I found. So these are uncut, make ready type things that I was able to get. So this is my first full issue of the first, no pun intended. I am wearing slippers. These are UGG slippers, but they're outdoor slippers because they have the thick sole. Keep my feet warm. Hyper Wizard, I sent them a message. We'll see, being international might be part of it, especially with buying posters. Oh, did you buy posters too? That could be. And was that an international book I got? Is it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. No? I don't know. Anyhow, is Andy wearing pants? Yes, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing workout pants. So this is not stapled. It's basically from the printer to make sure the book looks good. And this is my first cover and my first full issue I drew of the first, inks by my buddy Brad Venkata. And then this is the coverless one of Blade number 5 that I drew, and John Beatty and Bob McLeod did finishes. I did breakdowns on this. So, oh, you're in the UK, Hyper. Oh, maybe that's why. So, you know, this is cool just because it's uncut. I should probably put it in a bag and board just because. But yeah, this is it. Not stapled. Oh, it came apart. Little 2-page spread here. Trennan, I think, is his name. Going to this orphanage looking place. He's hanging out, watching it for some reason. He's a stalker. Oh, 2-page spread. I'm sitting here reading down like, what the hell? 2-page spread. Fights this chick. Oh, this is a young Sean of the first. That's what the story is. I barely remember. It's been so long since I drew this stuff. Man, this was fun stuff. Well, hello to you and good morning. You know, I kind of hope that I'm about to sit down and start gathering tax shiz. I did that all day yesterday. That was my yesterday. I got up here at 8:30 and went to the house around 2:30. So not all day, but most of the day yesterday was spent doing tax stuff. So yeah, this was fun stuff. Really fun stuff. Oh, I still have this page. Splash page. I own that original. But I'm hoping that after the sigil omnibus edition Marvel's doing, that they'll do a first one. But first is probably low down on their radar. It'll probably be sigil, and then it'll probably be Ruse or Mystic. So we'll see. G.J. Martinez says, I saw the Tarzan campaign video a couple of minutes ago before seeing that you're live. And have to agree, the art simply looks fantastic. It does. I backed it. Like I said, I think the campaign looks great. By the way, I love this coloring, which I'll have to see in the back who did it because I don't remember. I think I still own that page too. Yeah, I don't know who colored this. Let's find out. Jung Choi, guest colorist. I have to look them up. These colors are fantastic. And I don't think there was a backup story in here. No, there wasn't. So that is my first full issue of the first. And then this is Blade. I did the breakdowns. John Beatty and Bob McLeod did the finishes. And I think I inked one page in here. So that's right. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And share it out on social media. Dun, 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 dun. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. So I drew 2 issues of Blade. I think I did breakdowns on both issues. I don't think I did finishes on either issue, but I don't remember. So this 2-page spread was inked over me by Bob McLeod. Well, what's up, Mr. Genuine Comics? Dave, how are you? Hope you're well. Yes, this is inked by Bob. This is kind of a rush job. I mean, even the color is messed up because this is supposed to be metal. Who colored this? Steve Buccellato did the coloring. Gave me credit for pencils, which I don't like because I only did breakdowns. That is a John Beatty page right there. That's John Beatty. What's up, Chuck? Hello. What's the difference between pencils, breakdowns, and pencils? Oh, that's a great question. I wish I had an example to show right here. Pencils are full pencils, i.e., you send them to an inker, all the rendering, all the blacks are filled in, ready to go to the inker. Whereas breakdowns are basically script, they're tighter. They can be kind of scribbly, but they're also, there's no spotting of blacks and shadow. There's no rendering. That's all up to the inker. No lighting or anything. What's the difference between layouts, breakdowns, storyboards, and thumbnails? Thumbnails are the real small drawings that somebody does before they start a page. And they're tiny. Thumbnails are only about this big. On a page like this big. And it's just to get down the basic shapes and stuff. Storyboarding is just what you do for TVs, movies, commercials, animation. All the boards are in proportion to the screen, and it's the key motions, key actions to send to the animation studio. Easier to plot with script or just outline? Well, when it comes to drawing, I can work either way, no problem. What's up, Marcus? I love this page by John. I think I own this whole issue of art. At least I hope so, because I really like that panel. This is that me or John? Nope, that's a John Beatty page. Like I said, I inked one page in here. This is a John Beatty page. The Kubert School. Oh, I know I own this. Well, I own the whole book. John Beatty page right here. Got in a nice cool shot of Blade. Always got to squeeze in a nice cool shot. That's a John Beatty page. This is a John Beatty page as well. This is the book that the issue I think Klaus inked the cover to as well. that I own. John Beatty, John Beatty. Big John Beatty, yo. Oh, this is the page I inked. I inked this page right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 panels, baby. Yeah, 16 panels. So, yeah, I inked that page. This is John Beatty. Man, I guess Bob didn't ink as much as I thought he did. Oh, Grey Wolf Graphics, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad, man. Just aside, those look like Andy's. Oh wait, those look like Andy Smith proportions, NFL and WWF inspired. John Beatty was in Aaron's chat last night. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. John Beatty. John Beatty. I guess John did most of the... Wait. Is that John or Bob? Nope, that's John. This is John, except they colored Blade like a white guy. Idiots. Glad the editor caught that. This is Bob McLeod. Oh, this is John. I think I own this page still too. Well, no, I'm pretty sure this is the issue I own the whole thing of. Love these outlines John did. That's John. That's a good question. Trying to see. I had John Beatty ink a Graham Nolan sketch of Ra's al Ghul, came out great. Oh, I'd love to see that. This is... This is inked by... Yeah, it's John. Yeah, this is inked by John. Does Blade look like a... Oh, wait, that's not Blade. That's another guy. That's right. That's somebody else. So I take it back. I think he did color him the right way. He did, because Blade's in a costume. So I'm sorry. I said he colored Blade wrong. That's not Blade. Never mind. Anyhow, John. This is definitely John. John's inks. And then... This is also John. So Bob McLeod didn't ink as much as I thought. I thought he inked more, but I'm also confused. I don't know if I own this whole issue. This is number 5. I thought I did, because I did 5 and 6. So maybe at 6, I don't know. Sad. So sad. I don't know what I have. And while we're going through stuff, I found some photocopies of something you might find interesting. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Right there. This is a little 3-page story that I drew about 22 years ago. I did this 3-page story. This might have been... Oh, Jonah says, why so few environments and backgrounds? Time? Are you talking in this issue of Blade? There's really a lot. I didn't really skimp. It's just the whole story takes place on this ship over the city. So when they're inside the ship, I drew stuff. When they're outside the ship is huge, so you just see a lot of the ship. You know, there's backgrounds there. I don't know. I drew backgrounds where I needed to, basically. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm a big bar butter sometimes. Okay, that'd be a great stream, Andy. You going through drawers of your original art. That would be a lot. Yeah, you're right. It would be. So anyhow, this was just something fun I did. This eventually, I think, was printed in my Draw American Manga Superheroes book. So the car, and I didn't, I want to draw a pretty nondescript, boring looking car in this first panel. So it zooms up, and the kids outside the convenience store are like, "What the hell?" Because it's such a boring looking car. And then this hot babe steps out, and they're like, "Whoa, what's going on?" That can be a depth thing, correct? Enhanced dimension. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, turn the page. He's like, "Yo, guys, check me out. I'm going to go hit on this babe." It's like, "Hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. What's yours? Don't you be touching me." Woo! Hands go back. He lands on his ass in front of his friends. Not cool. The action's going to ramp up. He's like, "That's it, lady. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Tight close up. I'm coming to get ya." And then, nice butt shot in the foreground. He's coming at her, and she's like, "I don't think so." I don't know why I'm doing a $6 million man sound, but I did. Jumps up over him, punches him in the back of the head. And there's not a fourth page here. Oh, there is a... Oh, no, this is a... Oh, shit. Look at this. I did tonal work as a test on the first page in Clip Studio. I totally forgot about. Yeah, Andy, put some gloves on and show us that original art sometime. I don't wear gloves. What's the last comic you bought? I got it in the mail. It was that Detective Comics by Don Newton. I did a stream on Batman 436, 452. I don't remember. But yeah, I did tone work. I totally forgot I did this. I actually was thinking, I was playing with the idea of going in and in this first panel, redrawing the car to like a really cool looking sports car. So we'll see. But yeah, so this is just a little Andy manga I did. What comic is this? Dude got whooped by a feminazi. There you go. I do like manga. Let's see. Oh, Genuine Comics. This is not. This is just, you could say, another IP I have. It actually does have a title. What's up, Ray Dog? Billy Ray. This actually does have a title. It's Kick, Kick, ass girl, but ass is spelled @ $$ girl. So it's just it's Kick-Ass Girl. She's a kick-ass girl. That's about all I know. It's just something I did for fun. It'd be cool to I don't know, maybe do it. Should I redraw this car as a sports car, or should I leave it as that? Because I like it because it's nondescript and boring, so she's unassuming. But at the same time, maybe it should be a cool looking sports car. What's I'm 23% Asian. Maybe. I didn't know Aaron put gloves on to open nice comic books. He sure does. Mangar. How many zeros in fun? It's really interesting to see you draw that different style of face. Thank you very much, Hyper Wizard. Well, I did a whole book on drawing American manga superheroes. So yeah, so there's that. One of my other favorite books, I might as well show real quick while I'm on this stream, is I'll show a couple things. One, Kid Terrific. You're like, what is Kid Terrific? Kid Terrific is a book my buddy Rob Snyder. Now, if you're a First Man fan, you know that name, Rob Snyder. Rob Snyder is the co-writer of First Man. And in the 90s, Rob Snyder put out one issue of his character, Kid Terrific. G.J. Martinez, well done. Oh, I was just going to say this art style reminds me of manga. That's because it was. Yeah, thank you. So Kid Terrific is drawn by my buddy Rob Snyder and written by him and his buddy Joe. It's all grayscale. I think he cut Zipatone for this because this was before the computer clip studio. This was from 1998. And it's just a really fun story that my buddy did with this Kid Terrific. First Man is still available. Kor-Drath, guys, go check it out. Great barbarian badassery. If you haven't heard of Kor-Drath, the links are in the description below. 76 pages of barbarian badassery coming at you by me and Dennis Turner. There's a map that everybody gets. 2 character cards because there's a game module so you can play the game. Now, I did bust this. Back to Kid Terrific. I did bust his chops on this page because I'm like, dude, you did Kid Terrific. It's a little boy, and you actually drew the weenie on the demon monster friend of his, whatever it is. And he's like, yeah, if I ever did it again, I would definitely delete that. And I'm like, yeah, that probably doesn't need to be there. But you can see Rob has a very fun style. This is all his hand lettering as well. I told him I'd love to see him do Kid Terrific again. You know, I think it would be really cool. So, just really, really fun stuff by my buddy Rob. And I think it's just a nice one-off. So, N. There was never an issue 2, but, you know, that's okay. And that was it. Kid Terrific, all black and white. From my buddy. Violator, I love foreign editions. Man Nub, that's what he drew. I just can't wait. Super happy I backed Kor-Drath on Kickstarter. Thank you very much, guys. And there are 2 ways to back it, Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Your choice. So this Violator I got. So, you know, Bart, my buddy Bart, drew the first 2 issues of the Violator miniseries. And he had a falling out. Didn't draw issue 3. Greg Capullo did. Which I feel real bad for Bart because Todd was a huge Bart Sears fan. And I think if Bart finished these 3 issues, he probably would have went on to drawing Spawn. So we'll never know. No, Robert Snyder. Robert Snyder, Dr. Mask. So this is Japanese. This literally collects all 3 issues of the story, so you get the 3rd Greg Capullo issue as well. But I tell you, man, I was sharing the studio with Bart when he was drawing this stuff because we were doing Ominous Press originally back then too, and I still vividly remember him drawing this series. So I thought this stuff was really fun that he did. He introduced this badass Punisher type character here. He drew a great little Violator. He's got the dead guy's hand or face, head. He put his hand through his face. And then this guy, the Admonisher, jumps down. And in this, in the original book, was a 4-page spread that you pulled out of the book. So this is one continuous background. So they come through the skylight. Closer, this panel, they hit the water. They roll out of the water here. I remember this took Bart forever to draw, and I think he drew me somewhere in here. I mean, not exactly me. It's hard to tell. I think this little guy's me because I had a bald spot because I still had hair. So that was nice of him. So this was a 4-page spread because all these background connects. And he's running up the escalator. This guy jumps, leaps over him, lands in front of him. Just freaking fantastic. You can do it! Another crazy shot here. This guy's puking. Another one where the background continues across as it morphs kind of into like this hellish nightscape. And then it ends with, I think Bart designed a couple of these guys, if not all of them. And this was written by Alan Moore, so I think Bart designed this guy. I think Bart designed all these guys. They did make a toy out of this guy. I should have got it. But I remember, like I said, I was when Bart and I were sharing the studio during this time period, our desks were actually facing each other. So I could just look up and be like, dude, what's going on? And then throw something at him. The Necronite is very cool. Thank you very much. So yeah, so this is just fun. It just sucks because, you know, out of the 3 issues, Spawn, he did get to draw a little Youngblood action right here. Spawn doesn't show up until the very last page of this issue 2, and he never got to draw issue 3, so we really never got to see Bart draw Spawn except for a cover on Wizard magazine. And his Spawn looked awesome. If I do say so myself, and I do. I definitely do. I mean, look at the work he put into this stuff. Good Lord. Look at that guy shooting up. Marcus says, was it a dense script? Yes, it was a dense script. He still has this dude's head on his wrist. He gets eaten by this big creature. Comes busting out all bloody. Oh, his finger's broken right there. Gross. Whenever Bart drew the Violator, he would always draw his belly button oozing something, which was gross, but at the same time, kind of fun. Elvis. There's Elvis. And then finally, Bart gets to draw Spawn on the last page. Damn it! I would love to have seen Spawn monthly looking like that. And don't get me wrong, I love Greg Capullo's work, but that would have been cool. And in the 3rd issue, we do get Greg, and I like Greg's work. So, I mean, God, could you imagine if Bart got to draw that? 2-page spread like that? Damn. Paulus Art says, this is great. I didn't appreciate Bart's work back then. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Well, you can appreciate it now. And this is Greg Capullo. Mark Pennington still did the inks like he did on Bart's issues. But definitely change from Bart to Greg for sure. So there you have it, guys. The 3 issues of Violator. And, and there's the Admonisher. 3 issues of Violator. Oh, Bart would have got to draw these guys again. In Japanese. Picked this up at a convention. Don't know where. Don't know when. But, I dig it. So, glad I got it. Alright, let's see here. Hello, I'm back. That's right, I'm back. Hi, everybody. I didn't know. That's okay. Life is a learning process, buddy. You learn as you go. Now you know. See, that's all. Don't need to do that or that or that. Yeah. That is it. I just want to show you guys some comics. Minx #3, NFL Super Pro, a couple printer proofs for books I worked on, my buddy's Kid Terrific, and Violator in Japanese. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Professor Smith, you know, I did teach at University of North Carolina, Charlotte campus for a few semesters. So did Image print their Spawn books on a different weight stock with a different gloss? They always felt different. I don't know, maybe. Andy, you have 2 more spots available for commissions on IGG. That's right. Brohawk, what is up? By the way, I did send you my email address, Dave, so come on, man. I'm expecting an email just because you got me all titillated by needing my email address. All right, guys, I am going to bust out of here to enjoy the rest of the day. I'll have to go in and organize some stuff. We bought a cabinet to put together. I wouldn't have bought it, but my wife bought a cabinet, and now it needs to be put together. So that's fun. Guys, check out Kor-Drath, The Reckoning on Indiegogo. 76 pages of badass barbarian action. We got a great t-shirt. We got a great Bud Root variant cover. We've got a wraparound cover with no logo. The main cover. Everybody gets a map. Get yourself the homage cover. Maybe get yourself the artist edition. Oversized hardcover. So much fun stuff you can get. There's even a game. If you like to play games, you can get the game module to play the game with cover art by Bart Sears and Dan Lawless. So check out all that stuff and do it today. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Retribution! Oh yeah, we want retribution! Oh yeah, we want retribution!